Hi, everyone. Just wait here for a second. I'm live. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful pre Christmas time, pre Christmas weekend, and that you are not too stressed, that you got everything together, that you got everything prepared for Christmas. So, just doing a little live Q&A hangout today because I haven't done anything in the past week at least, just because of the fact that I've been very busy, and I will tell you what I've been doing. This is something that you might be interested in, and it is Christmassy. I have a party to go to tomorrow, and well, it's not a party, it's more like a little gathering that is traditional, and it's a few of my former classmates from decades ago, the people I graduated with. And we always have a little meetup on December 23rd. And somebody said, wear your most hideous Christmas sweater. I don't have a hideous one, but this I've never worn. You can't see it. It looks like a normal sweater, but actually on the back, you see this? It's got the wings because I'm such an angel. It's like Santa baby. Been an angel all year, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. The chimney, that's what it is, the chimney. So yeah, it doesn't look like that from the front. So let me just tell you a few things what I've been doing, and let's see. I'm just going to scroll to where I can actually read your comments. There we go. And I will do a Q&A after I just chat a little bit. So I've been busy in the past week, and it's really amazing that my voice didn't get hoarse. I've been recording the audiobook version of my book. I want to publish everything in January. I haven't really nailed down a specific date because I'm afraid to just announce a specific date because I'm not sure if I'm going to be ready, because I have to re-edit one more time. After reading, I caught some more mistakes and I need to edit the whole audiobook now. And so I don't know how many hours it's going to be because the recording obviously took a long time since. Oh, my accent. Thank you. I'm from Germany, and I'm hoping that in my audiobook, my accent was not too strong. I really was very focused and I tried to have really good English diction so everybody could understand. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm very excited about actually publishing the book in January. It's going to be named Master Your Voice. And so it's going to be available as a printed version, as the Kindle ebook version, and also as an audiobook version. So watch for my announcements. I'm totally going to announce it on this channel when it is going to be released. And then it's really a motivational book for you as a singer to develop strategies to become the best singer you can be. And that's the kind of book you want to pick up when you feel maybe you're stuck or you don't quite know what to do next. That's in the book. It is a little bit about technique, but it's not completely. It's really beyond technique. It's really a lot of motivation for singers and just a lot of my experiences that I put in there. Oh, you're Moonlit Alex. You're slightly German. How can you be slightly German? Maybe some of your ancestors were from Germany, so you have a percentage of German blood, maybe. I will answer your questions in just a little bit. I just have a few more announcements, and I actually wanted to sing a bit of something because it's fun. Oh, some of your ancestors are from Germany. Yes, I know. There's Europe is, spread out. A few hundred years ago, Europeans went all over the world, and so now there's a lot of people in the States, in Australia, um, so um, so I wanted to announce a couple more things. So first of all, I have a couple more spots in my success boot camp for singers. It I will close it after tomorrow, so it's still open. It's a wonderful group. So if you're a more advanced singer and you want to really find a way to be more successful, to find better gigs, and also how to sell yourself, how to build a brand around what you do, and how to kind of develop your message. Maybe you feel like you're all over the place and you don't really know what to do because you do this and that and this. This is what it's about. It's about brainstorming. It's a 6 months of working with me and a small group of very dedicated singers who really want to turn their singing into something successful, whatever that means to you. You don't even have to be 100% pro. You could be semi pro. You could be very ambitious hobby singer. Maybe you have a band and you have gigs, or you do, performances. And that's what it's about. And you can find all the information at bit.ly/singerbootcamp. So I think that's, oh, and I will announce later. So that's all for today. So let me actually get into a little bit of your questions here. And let's see, I'm going to scroll up. Rehan Khan asks, hi, Rehan. I don't know if I say your names right. I just never know exactly, but you say you're from India. You want to sing an English song. Tell me, please, what should I do? I have a wonderful video. If you search my channel, it was one of the recent ones in the past couple of weeks, I think. I uploaded that one, and it's how to sing in English. I think it could be very helpful for you. Probably most of your questions I have made a video about. I have 640 something videos now, I think. I'm not exactly sure. OS Live says I'm Thai. Yeah, I've never been in Thailand. I want to go there sometime, though. I've been many, many places in this world, but not Thailand. Um, okay, Nandini says, hold on. Scroll back up. I just went away. Nandini Sundram says, hello, Freya. How to confront dry throat while singing? How to reach higher and lower notes? Okay, you got two questions. So, dry throat, it depends on where it comes from. There's different reasons why you may have a dry throat. You may have a dry throat because even before you started singing, you had a dry throat. I mean, before you got on stage, then it's maybe a physical issue, a health issue. But let's just assume you get a dry throat because of your nervousness. I find that, first of all, breathing exercises really help. And I don't know. For me, it really helps to have always a bottle of water or a glass of water right where you are as a singer, and you can always take a little sip in between. If you have long sets and you are actually doing a gig that is, I don't know, hours long, you definitely need to hydrate. And what is important is that you keep yourself hydrated. I don't know, but I'm assuming that the dry throat comes just from being nervous, and that it just happens when you start, singing on stage. Really managing your nervousness is something you have to learn. It's not something you can just fix quickly and easily. It is something you have to learn to manage. I still get nervous sometimes, but I've learned to manage the stress by putting, I don't know, by not allowing my body to react, and by I don't know what I, for example, do. I put more of the tension in my legs instead of my upper body, because my upper body, it's not good when I get too tense. So I it's better to, if I do have to get tense at some point, I tense up my left leg instead of my shoulders, because my left leg doesn't affect my singing as much as my shoulders would. And generally, really, what helps is to prepare early for the gig, and to really check and test out, just try out what helps your throat, like throat lozenges. Don't take anything with menthol because it dries out even more after you take the throat lozenges with menthol. I love something called Jello Revoice. It's something that's available in Europe, but I think you can order it in other places of the world too. This does wonders for me. Some people think it's disgusting, but it's this lozenges. It's these throat lozenges that you keep it in your mouth for about 30 minutes. It takes forever for it to dissolve, but I like it a lot. That's what helps my throat the most. And then another thing is, you could gargle with a mixture of thyme. What else is it? Thyme and clove oil, essential oils. These are really good for your throat and they're soothing. And then, of course, the ginger tea for me really is so helpful, but you have to kind of try out what works for you. As far as the nervousness goes, this is something you just have to, this is just something you have to figure out. Like it really takes time. The more often you get on stage, the better you will be in managing the nervousness to where it doesn't really get into your voice too much. And make sure you don't breathe shallowly. You want to make sure you always take a deep breath and that you don't continuously clear your throat, because continuously clearing your throat, I got a video about that, starts a chain reaction of your body just producing more and more phlegm and it gets worse and worse. So you don't want to do that. So let me see if I can continue here. Um, the girl asking, I was wondering if you have heard of the vocalist Floor Jansen. No, I have not. What is falsetto voice? I have tons of videos about that too. Falsetto voice, as I understand it, as I've always been taught, is a more breathy kind of tone in your head voice. So instead of head voice, it's more like falsetto. So that is more a very breathy sound. That easy. And yes, men and women can do it. Basically, we have the same parts in our voice box. Men and women do. Just maybe different proportions and sizes, but same. Um, oh, Johanna, I'm actually in Germany. You sound like you have a German song name. Johanna Vogelsang. I love that name. Is it your actual last name? If it is, that's wonderful. That would be the perfect name for me. But bird song. That'd be nice. Um, okay, let's see. Jack Lawson is asking, when you start your ah vowel around a C4, what resonates first? I don't understand what you mean by what resonates first. Okay. C4, I don't know what voice type you are, but I don't understand what you mean by resonates first. Maybe you could rephrase it a little bit or add to the question. Um, I don't know. You're very welcome, Nandini. Um, can you just maybe expand on that question? Now, a C4, that's not extremely high. So I don't well, it might be for your voice. If you are bass baritone, it might be high. So I feel it's several different ways. Where does the sound actually start? Okay, I think I know what you mean. Well, technically, the sound always starts with your vocal cords. That's where the actual sound is produced. That's the first instance in your voice box. That is right around your larynx and your vocal folds. That is the actual sound production. But what is important, it's if you ever heard of old gramophone, when you have that horn, that amplification horn, when you take that away, you can still hear a very soft sound when the needle kind of glides over the record. But the horn is for amplification, so you can actually hear it a lot louder, and it's the same with a voice. The vocal cords themselves, sorry, they can't really produce a lot of volume. For that, we need more resonance. And resonance means you use hollow spaces as well as other structures of like bones and any tissues that vibrate along and that amplify the sound. Does that make sense? And that happens after the sound waves leave the vocal cords. They create the sound, but then the sound moves into your head. And so the way you shape your mouth, your tongue, the back of your throat very much determines how the sound comes out. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. So if you're like, ah, I have a very closed throat, so basically you just hear a lot of throat resonance, but ah, you hear a lot more overtones. Ah, ah. Okay, so oh yay, Johanna, you will come to Tübingen next year. Are you coming to my live event? That would be awesome. June 9th and 10th, 2019. I have a live workshop for 2 days in Tübingen. And by the way, you can find more information at bit.ly/MYV live, like Master Your Voice Live. That would be awesome to see some of you. So if you're in Germany or close to Germany or you want to go to Germany next year, you've always been wanting to go to Europe. I mean, everything's close together. Come to my 2 day workshop, June 9th and 10th. It is a holiday here in Germany, actually. It's Pfingsten. So, yay. Awesome. Okay, Celtic Girl says, if you get a chance, Freya, watch the band Nightwish Ghost Love Score. I know Nightwish, but I don't know that specific song. Yeah, I remember when Tarja was still the singer, but she's not anymore. She does a lot of solo stuff nowadays. And I'm not really so familiar with a new singer since, I haven't really listened to them ever since Tarja left. But I know that they're kind of a crossover genre. It's got some classical elements, some rock elements, some, I don't know, whatever. It's like a genre in itself, really. So let me see. How long has it been? I I'm doing a bunch of live streams. If you are not in my Facebook group, Master Your Voice, you may want to get in there because I'm gonna go live in just a little bit too there. And yay, just hanging out. And by the way, that's where you always will find really great support. There's 2,100 singers or so in there right now, and so you can always ask a question if you have a problem or trouble. And on Thursdays, you're allowed to share your recordings or your videos, and so you get feedback from everyone, getting encouraged and all that. So I did want to sing a little bit. I have like something here in front of me. I don't know. This is just kind of one of my favorite songs, so let me just sing a little piece of it. And you see this back here? You see those two digital pianos, the big one right there. It's my favorite. I have another one over there, but and here this is my actual piano here that I'm sitting at. But the one back here, this is my favorite. It's the Kurzweil artist. This is my favorite. It's got the best piano sounds to me, and it doesn't work anymore. And really haven't been trying to repair it. I mean, I think the sound bank got damaged. If anybody knows anything about um, a digital piano and the sound bank being damaged, probably, I mean, it was on the electricity line all the time. And I'm thinking that last summer it may have gotten damaged because there was a thunderstorm and maybe it got a power surge because it it powers up and then there's no more sound coming out. I tried headphones, I tried everything. I tried rebooting a few times and it boots up. It takes a little long, but then it seems there's no more sounds in there. So if anybody knows anything about that, please let me know because I would love to get that to work again. I just love it so much. One more question. Uh, yeah, let me just read two more of your comments. Jack says, thank you very much. As a beginner, it's tough to make any sounds that are nice and presentable. It's also tough to phrase my questions correctly. I know, I totally know where you're coming from because you don't know the lingo, and it's like, how do I say what I mean? It's really hard if you don't know all the terms. Barbara. Hey Freya, my name is Barbara, and last month I started playing guitar and singing along. Cool. I can't wait to improve more. Kisses and greetings from Montenegro. Hey, great place. I've not been there, but I know there's really beautiful places there. Thank you, Barbara. So I'll try to keep that in mind. It's easy to keep in mind. Barbara. Barbara. I wanted to sing just a bit. It is Christmas, but I'm not singing a Christmas song. And I always think songs that are about music are just the best. And this is a love song that is about making a gift of a song, your song. And I have it in like Elton John's Your Song, and I have the sheet music here, and I have all the chords written in 3 different keys, so I may get totally confused here on which ones to read because I got a whole mess of chord symbols up there because I transposed it a few times for different people. So, it's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. See, I'm getting confused. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. I love these words. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. No, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you are in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked up the moss. Well, a few other verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that's gone, done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you are in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words. Now I have to turn the page, I forgot that. How wonderful life is while you are in the world. So I don't know how the sound was, but it's kind of hard on a live stream to do that, but I wanted to do that. Oh, Nigel. Hi, Dr. Dan from Australia says hi. Hi, where? Is that you? I also, and also you should do a vocal coach review on a singer called So Hyung. You know what I actually wanted to do? I did want to make a video about my favorite vocal coaches on YouTube. which Dr. Dan is one of, and I would actually like to just tell everyone what I think. There are some that I really like a lot. Some that I don't really care for too much, maybe, but really everybody has a different approach. And I think even every singer needs a different approach. So I, oh, who's that? What is that? I never saw that before. Oh, thank you so much, Jack. I've never seen that. Is that, I've never seen this. I think I've turned it on recently to where you can actually support me during one of the live streams. And that is just so kind and sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, Dave, you said something about O mio babino caro. You know what? I'm coming up with a few videos in the next few weeks. We filmed them, we shot them last week, just a week ago, and I'm coming out with how to sing on a few classical pieces here. Soprano edition, because I am a soprano. I cannot demonstrate to you how to sing as a tenor or bass because it's really, if you sing when you sing classically, it's just so specific. Um, so it's not going to sound the same if I don't really want to do tenor pieces or anything. But the O mio babino caro, I have a video coming out about that, how to sing that. And I have my pianist with me. We're at the Bechstein Center with a nice 160,000 euro grand piano. So it sounds really good. So, well, thank you everyone so much. I appreciate it, you being part of this. And oh my goodness, please do. If you are close to Germany next year, June 9th and 10th, please do consider coming to my workshop in Tübingen, Germany. It's a beautiful little city, historic, and just a wonderful place and always worth a visit. We're right located between the Black Forest and the Swabian Alp, and everything is just so close. So awesome. So Hyung, I've heard that singer. So yeah, I think is it a she? I think is that the one I'm thinking of? Um, awesome. Thank you for the tip. Um, thank you. um, the first Noel, I don't have it on any sheet music on this now. But I'm going to go live again in a little bit in my Facebook group. And if you are not part of it, maybe you can. It's called Master Your Voice. Gotta wrap it up. And basically, I gotta wrap some more Christmas gifts today because we're leaving tomorrow to spend time with my family for a few days. And Dr. Dan, if you're watching, have a wonderful Christmas time. I've been meaning to get in touch with you, but I know you're taking a little break because you're creating a new course. And so I wanted to talk to you about that too. Have a wonderful week. And yeah, wonderful Christmas time. Sing around Christmas and enjoy music. Yes, I have Instagram, Freya Music, Freya Casey Music. That's my Instagram handle. Bye, guys and girls. Love you. Bye.